So we're sitting here and we're waiting for the content creator meeting to start. I'm just looking at stuff. I don't remember any of this. Hey, Charlie. Oh, no problem. Always happy to help. Did you get? Hope it. Did it work out for you at least? Oh man, I hate creator meetings. That's good. I think it froze. Don't mind me. Well, watch this work on something while this is taking forever to load. Start up in like a couple minutes. Rig tools. Fix armature mesh links. Fix mesh tools. Is that what it was? Mesh tools or rig tools? Fix. Rig tools. Fix armature. Rig tools. Rig tools. Fix armature and meshes. Okay. Then click on the bones and 160. Rotate right. Click on the bones and then 160. Now my face fell off. Was it really 160? Oh, 180. Knew 160 sounded weird. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's start over new. Just start over. Oh, 1 o'clock. It starts at 1 o'clock. We got a whole nother hour to play around before we gotta be here. bit. Be right back. Back to work, I guess. This looks totally different. Let me do it another way. Well, let's see. I'm working on the V-roid stuff again. Trying to get together a good tutorial for using V-roid with this. Since we made the animinies, I reckon we can make the regular anime ones. But I'm not having a good time with it right now. I gotta find a better. Let me see something. Maybe the new one is too far. Yeah, I don't like it. But it doesn't work for anything but this. She used to have one that was for 7, but took out the feature that I need. So it is what it is. Let me see if it looks any different on the older one and not the new one I just put in. Nope, just the way it looks. Hmm. There we go. That looks better. There we go. That's better. So let's see. What now? Well, you know what? That's not important. I just need the body, not the hair. Then what do you do? So far, so good. What did she click on? That's because we took out all the bloat. Character converter. V-roid physics. Is that what I have to pick? I'm not seeing that. Character converter. Load CC. What is she select? Select the bones. Character converter. Guess they changed it in the new one. Maybe it's that then. Let's just pick that one. What did I save it? Okay, here we go. Alright. Are you printing something in the background? Oh, yeah. I got a 3D printer for my birthday. And I'm printing out a doll right now. And so far I'm about 25 hours in. Sorry. The hubby's doing great. The fam is fine. You know, it's the first time in forever nothing is on total fire. Living the dream. Well, I got 20 hours in yesterday only to realize that it was printing badly. The filament was cooling down, so it was super brittle and there was a lot of lines and it just broke apart. So I had to push it off just break all the pieces off, and they fractured, so it took a minute to scrape even harder. And then once we got it off, I had to start all over again. So this is really day 2 of a 2-day print, and I still got a half a day left. Summer is here, and it is so hot. I feel like, nope. I'll be back. I really don't need Avastar. I just want it back here in this blender. I got the one that's just floating about. The something with a P. I feel like I know the word, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. Oh, hang on. Back is itchy. Hear you there. Had that bass twice, cause yeah, I was just sitting there staring at it the whole time, and I'm like, luckily I remember from my old printer how to fix that, so I got it turned all the way up to like 250. That's why it's hot in here. I'm like, why is it so hot? It could be the 3D printer. Man, I feel dumb. Hey, there's my favorite lady from the Netherlands. Which I found out House Hunters International loves to go to. The Netherlands looks so nice to live in. Like everybody's going there for business or just for all around happiness. I didn't realize, but she has a no let DJ has a very beautiful skirt. it came out really nicely. I'm so proud. I love seeing people, my students, rising above and surpassing the master. Coming in not knowing how to resin cube and then making gorgeous garments. As a teacher, it makes me proud. What am I doing? Let's see. I'm working on avatar, animate avatars. Trying to create what's the word? I know it's a word for it. I do it all the time. Tutorials for working with V-roid avatars and making them into Second Life ones. I told you whenever you're free, we'll just sit down and hash it out. You'll go through the boot camp and be a master in no time. What's your Nuh-uh, you gotta do it yourself. Remember, you're a strong, independent woman who don't need no rigor. Yes, I do. Nuh-uh, we're gonna get through this. And then you're gonna be like, ugh, I can't believe I used to have problems with this. Look how far I come. In my best Linda exit imitation. Yeah, right. Yeah, you say that, but just you wait. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of giant and protruding hip bones. Maybe that's how hip bones are supposed to go. Hey. What all do you make on Second Life? Oh, okay. I'll be happy to answer. What all do I make? Like, what do I do, or what can you make on Second Life? Also, I love your accent. The more I look at the people in the Netherlands, the more I'm like, man, I wish I talked like that. It's such a cute accent. I do a bit of everything. I'm a red mage. Mm. I'm a red mage. I do everything, but I'm a master of none. I can rig. I can animate. Rig, animate. I make clothes. I dabble in shoes. I'm not great at it, but I can make a decent pair of socks and stockings. I do avatar creation, and I'm sure there's something else that I do. I can do everything but scripted. I can't script for anything. I am a master friend, but I'm not that great at that. I, I can make hair, sorta. I just started getting into hair. I got the concept of it, and yeah, I did nails. And no, please don't hire me. I ain't got no time for that, especially right now. This was on my recommended, so I'll just watch. Well, welcome. We're not really doing anything spectacular. We're just waiting for the Second Life content creator meeting to start. I started the stream an hour early. So while we're waiting for it, I'm just rigging and customizing this avatar. So it's nothing like spectacular like our other streams. But, you know, we're just here. Buttonsy, please. Yeah, so I'm just giving you some, what's the word? Complimentary boobs for wasting your time for a minute. I really don't like this shape at all. Like, I don't like... I feel like the old V-roid editor had more options than the new one. The new one is kind of limited. What do you want to learn? Because I already have a website with a lot of stuff. Cupra. Who wants Cupra? No. I have Blender open, but I'm not doing anything. Those hips. Oh, yeah. Maybe that's it. Maybe with the Cupra and the Peach avatar, I've been second life, institutionalized. Teaching me what do you want to do about nails and what do you know about hair. Well, I watched it in 2020. I think I watched the tutorial. Oh, well, not much has changed since then. We're still doing the same thing here. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Well, a lot of the tutorials are on my channel, so you could just, you know, pick those up. I haven't made a solid hair tutorial because there's so much to cover, and I was debating about whether or not it should be a video tutorial or it should just be a book. People are broke now. It's textile. Yep. Yep. We need another stimulus so we can go shopping. You know, I'm really glad you said that. That makes me so happy. That's the second happiest thing I like. Well, no, third favorite thing. First thing is tips. Second thing is tips for Chinese food. And third is people telling me that my tutorials help them. It's all in that, you know, bundle of happiness. But that's the ranking in that order. Video tutorial, please. Alright, I'll do a video tutorial. I've just been so busy, and I'm going to be even more busy because of all, not only the projects that's kicking up, but now that I got a 3D printer, I actually have to work to get money to pay for this channel. Yeah. So I gotta work. That's why the printer's going, because once that happens, like, I have to do the test dial first, and then I can get back into selling dials again. My boss gave me the dial files that we used to use back at the studio, but my computer crashed, so I lost it. And I gotta wait for him to reply back, which is gonna take a while because he's in China. So it's like Chinese afternoon time is about 2 o'clock in the morning our time, and I'm usually knocked out by 11. So it's like, oh. So yeah, I'm just busy. I'm trying to work again. That's why I asked for a printer for my birthday, so I can do what I know. 3D is what I know. Making dials is what I used to do to make money. Back then we were rolling. So if I can print out dials and then get a stable system going, then, you know, we'll have all the money. Because I want to print out ball joint dials and make kind of small ones. That way it'd be easier to cast. I know you're not really supposed to sell this one, but remixes is fine. Ball joint dials, the anime dials. So, The one that I had for originally, you weren't allowed to sell, but this one they didn't have a no sell on there, so I guess I can recast and sell that one. Uh huh. Uh, well, it was on the the terms of service for downloading. Like, please don't sell, no commercial, please, no commercial, please. But there's this girl on Facebook who's doing it. I looked at it, I'm like, I know that butt. I failed print that butt so many times. Yeah, why does that keep happening? Yes. I just hope it didn't F up the texture again. The vertices are connected. The vertices were connected right there. Last time I did that, I jacked up the texture. I think. So I'm trying to check it real quick and see if it's still dunked. Yeah, it dunked it again. I don't know why that happens. It usually starts happening when I start editing stuff. Oh, wait, I know what. Let me see. Yeah, I can't use 2.8 for beans. It's just, why even? I'm so happy here. Alright, see, no clip, right? Then, let me see. I'm going to remove the side. No clip. Got you. Remove the doubles. Clip. Huh. So it happens when you remove the doubles. Don't know why, but the doubles do have to be removed so I can get this seam out of here. So I wonder. Nope. Just when you move those doubles. That's when that comes. Weird. The vertices are in the same location, causing it to join. Alright. But I don't know how to fix that. And if I delete it, then, or dissolve it, yeah, if I delete it or dissolve it, then the texture jacks up. Mm. Let me see. Nah, you still got that line. Shit. I don't know what to do to make that work. Any ideas, anybody? Yeah, that is exactly what I thought about. Let me see. Let me go back. Haha! Success! Good job, everyone. Nah, I guess it's okay if I leave it in the A pose. I mean, I can put it back in the T pose. But I'm fucking. I'll do it later. What's going on up here? Oh, hair. The bad thing is, even though I have this, I'm not gonna be able to blink. Like, V-roid has the worst map thing. I hate it so much. I made my arms giant for a reason, so the hands. That's why I created an A pose and that's it. Bleh. V-roid's easy to use. It's not a problem. It's just mm, like I said, I feel like it used to be able to do more editing in it than in the old versions than the new one. I'm glad. No problem. Sorry, I don't like the new versions of Blender. I know y'all like use it zero. I'm like, no, never. You can't make me. I can't stand it. Yeah, that's true. Well, as you can see, I like editing the avatar myself, so all I need is just, the base, and then I can take it from there. Not that I know of. Like the tea? to drink it a lot when I was younger, when it was hip and new. But as I got older, I realized I don't like chewing these. Yeah, I just got this. Like, I like the smoothie, and then I realized that I didn't like the boba. And I was like, I don't like this. Every time you edit the boobs with them, they always go, like, they straight. But then they always kind of cockeye out. I mean, that's not a real problem for me. I just need the shape, not so much. Yeah, I did, and it was just tea, and they charged me more for it. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I made it from scratch. It's a generated avatar from V-roid. No, without boba, it costs more. I don't know, but it was the only place that made a really good strawberry smoothie, so I wasn't complaining. It's second life, so I gotta give her the mega tits. Yeah, they charge you for the boba. They charge you less for the boba, but charge you more because they had to put fruit in it. I'm like, ugh. What's funny? I like all strawberry taste. Like, that's my favorite. I like strawberry powder and then the real one. But with that one, instead of putting boba and I mean tapioca in it, they just put strawberries. So that's what charged you an extra dollar. What you call it for? I got a ton of bodies on Second Life right now. This is just for experiment, so I can do it for a tutorial later on. Did I do the boot? No, I didn't. I don't know why it's all janky. I'm a cheat. Ah, there we go. I have to do a tutorial on a conversion of this little nymph needs a belly. I know, right? She's a. I have to do a tutorial on how to make the conversion between V-roid and Second Life. So this was actually a rundown of it, and then I like to play around with the avatar since we're wasting time. Big booty holes, up with it. Cause it's Second Life, you gotta have a butt. Not like I got a butt. I can't use it as a reference, but it's not. It comes pretty much auto rig, so all you have to do is upload it. The face, I'm pretty sure the face is not rigged unless she's updated it. Good night, yeah, Suge. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's got bento capability, but the bones are in there. But it's not. Yeah, I gotta check a few things. I recall not liking the way the chest bent. Well, it seems to be doing pretty well. I should probably convert it to an avatar skeleton, Avastar, but I don't mind. What time is it? 3:48. People start filing in yet? Nope. Oh. I can't. Working? Yeah, I hope so. People use it. I mean, if anything, it should be fine with the heads from Utilizator, so you don't have to rely on my crappy head rigging tutorial. But I can't wear it right now. If I put this in, I'm gonna come in butt naked. So let's make a shirt real quick. No problem. Thanks for coming by. I'm sorry you gotta keep hearing me scratch. But it's so hot and sweaty. You know what? I'm sitting here roasting like there's no airflow. None of the windows are open. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, it's so much better. Woo, I wonder why it's so hot. Not a single window open. Yeah, that's one thing I learned. More bodies people make, the less support they make for clothes. Like I got bodies on the marketplace now, bunch of free ones, right? Nobody makes anything for it. Free with the dev kit, everything. But you know, they rather buy the other one and jump through all the hoops. So, what can you say about that? Mm-hmm. Jum, jum. Never mind. I'm not even gonna give nobody false hope with my lies. Sorry. I don't want to be at this meeting today. uh, want. Hmm. Hmm. Wonder why it's doing that. Oh. There we go. My particle distance was still on nothing from back when we were working on that ball gown, and we had to put it all the way up on 60 because it was too much. My sleepy night shirt, just so I can cover up my butt when I'm sitting at the creators meeting. I actually do need to go get some water, but it's so hot. I'm making clothes and rigging clothing, both only into Maitreya, Satura, Bissum, Satura. Oh. Heartbreak has never been this good. I'd rather be hurt by you instead. And at the end of it all, my heart was black and blue. Sometimes late at night, I still ask myself. still keep feeling like this is wrong somehow. Actually, yeah, that should be about it. It is easy. You just grab a dot and then pull the dot. Nothing fancy.
Oh, howdy, people. I'm Cindy.
Oh, all right, that's it for that. The creator meeting starting. All right, let's see who's here.
Okay, great. Well, we might as well go ahead and get started here. Let's see what's going on recently. We've had a viewer update today. The Maint E viewer went out. So that's one of our periodic updates. It's mostly related to bug fixes, but you can see the release notes for the more detailed breakdown on that. And got a few other things going on in viewers. Any of you on Mac may have run into annoying behavior related to notarization, where you have to jump through some extra hoops to get it to let you run the viewer. That's obviously not what we want for user experience. It kind of stinks. And we have a viewer that's going to be coming out soon that addresses that gets rid of the special hoops, because it does all the things that Apple currently requires to make it happy about the viewer. So that should be coming out as, I'm not sure if that's going to be a project viewer or an RC when it first comes out, but we're working on getting that looked at by QA, and hopefully it'll be coming out in some form fairly soon. Let's see, other viewers. We've had the Legacy Profiles viewer has been on hold for a while. I think that one is going to be getting a little more attention. Current plan is that we will be releasing something like its current form, but there will be some largely cosmetic UI changes, trying to get the layout looking a little more modern, and tweaking some things like that. But content-wise, it should be pretty much the same as what you see if you run the current version of it. That's all I can think of offhand. Also graphics, continuing work on trying to get LMR5 out, and people have been doing new work for LMR6. Not sure we've got any graphics folks here right now. We've got another meeting that's running a little long, so one of them may wander by later, in which case we can get more details from them. The cache replacement viewer, I think that's been waiting on QA. We had to do some QA update, test plan updates for that, and we've also just had some unrelated issues with some of the infrastructure that our QA folks needed that was slowing things down. So that one is, I think, just about ready for another round, but it may be a few more days before we have the people to put on that. But yeah, basically we're planning to get that back as an RC as soon as we can. What are you looking at for a time frame on your next release, Beck?
See you later. Don't be a stranger for so long. 2 months from now.
Okay, well, I hope that will not be an issue in terms of our release timing. Sometimes releases just go slowly even once all the pieces are in place in terms of content, just because of timing issues, since we usually have a bunch of different things going at the same time. For example, there's a viewer in the works that has some UI related updates, mostly for kind of improved new user experience, and that's supposed to be going live along with some other changes this summer. So that one might kind of jump the queue in front of some other stuff, but we'll try to get 5.19 out as soon as we can. Yeah, quarterly is great. It's always tricky getting a steady cadence on these
So you
things.
guys can see I can't spell.
Okay, that's all I can think of right now. We'll talk to the graphics folks if somebody comes by a little later, but otherwise I guess we're open for questions.
Nobody got questions? That was it?
It's been a while since I looked at that, Beck. I'm not sure what the material is not a subset thing is. Is that something that it'll actually cause problems at runtime if we don't adhere to that, or is it just some kind of checking we're doing that's actually pickier than necessary? Okay, well, if we're just trying to enforce requirements that aren't really requirements, then we should look at that. But you're also asking about a mesh upload issue. Doesn't apply textures on rigged mesh. Don't remember that one. Do you know if there's a Jira for it already?
I don't know.
We love Jiras, they make us happy. Actually they don't, but they make it easier to not lose track of things.
I'm pretty sure we have one. I'm looking for it.
Oh, okay, thanks. Lucy, we are still working on hiring a new VP, but we've got lots of things going on in the meantime. We're not exactly in a holding pattern in that sense.
They were talking about that a couple meetings ago. They have plans, but they're trying to figure out what's the best way to implement it because basically it's the Mac people that's dunking it up because they're like, if we update it to where you have to have this setting on your computer, it'll kill a
Okay,
bunch
that's kind
of
of weird
people.
if like rigged versus non-rigged affects being able to upload textures, because I would expect those to be handled pretty much independent of each other.
Nope.
Okay, so it lets you try to include the textures, but it just doesn't listen when you do. Huh? Well, that's weird.
Is it this
That's
one?
gotta
This
be
one
something.
is very old.
Uh,
Is this a new bug or a very old one?
okay, yeah. Anything that's in VWR is probably not getting a lot of attention since that's not even an active project.
It does have an internal issue, but I don't know.
Is there an SL issue for it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's linked up.
Okay. Okay, so I'm seeing claims that it didn't reproduce the last time we looked at it, which was in 2019. So if it is misbehaving now, then
That's a lot of crap.
probably need to look at that. Okay, well, this one goes back quite a long ways. It actually would be helpful if we had a, current Jira with current content that we could check against. Because the last time we looked at it, we weren't seeing it reproduce. So maybe we don't have the right content or something.
Which I lost. Y'all, Lucy says hi. in this meeting so exciting. Oh my god. I don't even know if it's okay to air this much excitement on YouTube without having to charge people a premium.
So what's going on in content creation land? Anybody making new cool stuff?
Mm.
Oh yeah, I was hearing good things about Fantasy Fair. Take a look at that. What's your region?
Yeah, I don't really like the American Cancer Society. When my mom had her mysterious brain tumors, they didn't want to help her because they were like, we don't know much about this and it doesn't fall under it or something. And I thought that was just us, but my friend Shujin, his wife Fujin, passed away from a rare foot cancer. And they didn't want to help her either because they said that her cancer was too rare and not a lot of people have it, so it doesn't fall under their branches of support of like um, the things that they do. Like if you have a certain cancer that's popular, breast cancer, certain types of brain cancer, lung cancer, they're all for you. We know about that. We can support you during this one. But if your cancer is unknown or super rare, then they don't want to give you the funds to do what they said, to support you, to make sure you do this. So after I found that out, I just, fucked them, basically. There are far other better companies out there who will help people with cancer and cancer-like diseases than that one. So you'll never see me doing anything that supports them. Dang, I feel like crying. I'm glad they like the stuff. Hidden worlds, but don't think that limits you. Just like last year, your exhibit does not need to stay in the theme. If you're inspired through the hidden worlds around you, show us. Share your second life passion with us and interest in your community. Hidden worlds. Man, if we do hidden worlds, I'm gonna have to do so much mocap. So much mocap. Oh, sorry. I don't know why. Let me close a few things. Ugh, still doing this. How much time we got? Only 25 minutes
Really,
in.
we missed an opportunity for April Fool's Day.
I was gonna talk like this and do YouTube videos like those girls on YouTube. Mm.
Ooh, blender tools sound cool. So what do they do?
What happened? You have full VTuber avatar. No, because if I do that, people might take it serious. And bring it back, bring it back. We don't want that.
I know we've talked about Mesh Optimizer several times at these meetings. Something we're interested in looking into. I don't know how well that would work for typical SL content, but if it would, then I don't know if that's one of the things you're thinking about. Yeah. Does it seem to deal well with textures as well as just getting the geometry reasonable? Cool.
Yeah, you don't have to just be us. You can come here. Isn't it? No.
Well, but we probably should have better documentation about things like why you should optimize, but I don't know. We do seem to have a lot of, people are understandably reluctant to kind of rebuild their model multiple times, so anything we can do to make things easier is probably going to help too.
Mm. Uh. Goodness, why am I typing when I could talk? There we go. Second Life didn't like me for a second. Hello, hello. Oh, she's logging. That's it. Yeah, I just think that we need to put it somewhere, possibly where you're downloading the Second Life skeleton for the people who are downloading it from the wiki, because I remember some people saying, you should just read the wiki. That's what I did. And I'm like, bro, for the two people who read the wiki, that high poly doesn't equal up to high quality. I've been seeing more and more people being pushed into making high poly items through designers more than oh, okay, I'll ask them in a second. Well, yeah, hair makers are notorious for it, but I'll give you a prime example. That Cupra body that's coming out, that everybody's all TK for right now. One of the requirements for getting a dev kit for it is that you already have, not coming out. It's, you know what I mean. I'm used to saying coming out because we were talking about it when it was in development. The Cupra body. One of the requirements that the developers say that you have to have in order to get the dev kit is that you make high poly clothes. And you have to, that's one of the requirements. And I looked, I was like, what? The clothes have to be a certain high poly in order to get in there. One of the people came to me and asked me if this was too high. She had a t-shirt that was 30K in triangles, and that's what helped get her in. So it's like, we need to put it out here that
worst tasing ritual ever.
Yes, she is high. You need high quality, high poly mesh, high quality pictures, advertisements here, and their your information. The standard. Give us your passport and sign this contract stuff, which is something I was always wondering what Linden Lab's stance was on, with these people doing information collection like that, demanding that you give them legal documents to prove who you are, government IDs, passports and stuff. And you got stupid people who believe that they have to sell it, and it's like collecting their info. I'm like, dude, that's so wrong. Oh, wait, I got a question from the channel. People are having problems logging into the beta grid, and they want to know, is there something going on with it, and or when it's going to be fixed?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the beta grid for a while. Do you have any idea about that?
I don't know the current status. I'll ask. Is it that people can't log in at all? Even people who could log in before?
That seems to be the case, yes.
Okay, I'll see if we can find anything out. I'll put in a plug for the server user group meeting also. That is, what day is that? Let's see if I can dig it up. Server user group is the, let's see, not this time, an hour before this time on Tuesdays. So that's often a good place to ask about issues if you're having problems connecting to, services that are, back end things.
Okie doke.
Yeah, it is on the status page that there are problems. Keep trying, I guess,
Oh,
and watch
Dan's
the bug.
voice is so nice. As a bug, I appreciate hearing Dan's voice. He's so nice. I just want to have a nice conversation with him. Stuff like that.
So it's kind of ironic if the server beta is something you can only get to if you're able to get to the beta grid already. Guess it doesn't do you any good otherwise.
No. Well, I let everybody know. Thank you for the response. I mean, I'm sort of rich. I don't need the beta grid. Well, not really. I'm poor.
Living off those bitcoins, huh?
I wish. Ugh. I sold all my little bit of bitcoins I had to take my cat to the hospital.
Oh no. That's still better than those people who have all this money but they lost the password and can't get in.
I have piggyback off the beta grid. Will they fix the inventory transfer over from second line to the beta grid? They said that is for the server meetings. They don't know much about beta grid junk. I get what you mean.
Alright, well I'm going to have to sneak out a little bit early today. Got some other stuff coming up, but I will, feel free to talk amongst yourselves. Space is always here. And have a good week, and we will talk to you guys later.
See you, Veer. Take care.
Bye.
No problem. Sorry. I couldn't help more. I really have no questions. And we still got another half an hour here. When Bear leaves, the meeting dies. Well, reckon I'd hit that dusty old trail too. I don't know. He left. Everybody left. He's the heart of the meeting. Unless y'all want to stand around and gossip some more. Yeah, that's true. We only came here to figure out what's going on with that cash. 2 months, eh? At least on the minimum. Doing a firestorm opened. What about firestorm? Oh, okay. Alright. See y'all laters. Alligators. Oh, wait. That's not the button to leave. So much for my cool exit. Back home amongst myself. Yay. Alright, y'all. That was the content creating meeting. I need to skadoodle and get back to working on. I don't know what we're. See, look, that's why I'm like, we gotta get working on this before I forget. I even forgot what I was working on. We were working on the V-roid transfer of avatars into what you call it to make stuff. So hopefully we can do that. But I'm trying to figure out right now if we can convert it into an Avastar rig. I know I did it once before, but when I tried to do it just now, it didn't give really good results. So I'm curious to why that is. Plus, the body is fine, but the face isn't, because the V-roid avatar doesn't have any face bones. It goes all on shape keys. And since Second Life ain't giving us no damn shape keys support, we're gonna have to put the bones in manually. And I have never put in the face bones on a non-Avastar avatar before. So I want to look into that. So I'm gonna go and end the stream, and then we'll probably come back later. Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll figure out what's going on. But anyway, thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed the riveting meeting that was the creators meeting, and hopefully we'll see you guys next time in the next meeting if I can remember to go. So see y'all later. Bye bye, y'all. Take care. Be safe. And I love you. Mwah.